Yo. On the patio, chillin', sippin' from a glass. Big T in the corner talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so vast. Gary Pop is flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that Bourbon earth flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go.
Hey guys, welcome to the patio. I'm coming to you from Columbia. That's why I got my Columbia gear on. I know you all believe that. Look, got a great show for y'all tonight. Everybody's back in studio again. We're going to talk about things from the 90s me and Marty experienced that y'all were just babies and knew nothing about. And if there's something you need, this is just for Marty. I got something that you're going to want to watch on YouTube. It's like, you know, them cameras they have on stuff where you can watch like them birds in the nest, those eagles, baby eagles. I got something for Marty like that. Hobby horses. We brought this out last year. There is now a world championship in Finland, and we're going to go live there and see what's going on. There's a cult leader. I ain't gonna tell you how he's planning on. But he was gonna like kill a bunch of people.
Oh, it ain't me.
Yeah, and then I got plans for a summer trip that you're going to hear about. But first and foremost, Father Fortenberry.
I'd like to thank Island of Dr. Moreau over here for letting me be on the show. I appreciate y'all watching us.
That's Columbia. You can't get with the show. You may not be.
The plane, boss, the plane.
You may not be back on the air for this
Treasure
whole
Island.
rendition. DW.
All right, I gotta say, Terry, you look super fresh. I feel my pants getting tighter and
There you
tighter
go.
as I sit over here. I like
My
it.
pants
I
are always
like
tight.
It's not for the same reason.
Not in the
though.
waist.
Yeah.
Gary, look at Gary. He kind of looks like he came off NWA today. Look
It
at
looks
him.
like the opposite of you.
Too.
He
Man,
is, isn't he?
Like you look fresh, he looks homeless.
he looks so
Were
fresh and
those
so clean.
clothes donated to you? Were those all donated threads?
Actually, this. Let's see what year this is. 2009.
Oh,
I've had this
nice.
shirt since 2009.
He collects everything.
Is this the second time you've worn it?
I've worn it many times. Now I don't know on the show, but
He doesn't throw anything away.
I do not throw anything
He's
away.
went through weight changes, life shifts, everything. He wore the same shirt at 270.
Oh, he didn't.
215,
He did not buy
180.
clothes.
Nope.
He
Yeah.
just tightened his belt.
Yeah.
Bourbon nerd. What's happening?
What's up, y'all? Bourbon Nerd here. I'm coming live from the studio. Terry wouldn't let me go to Columbia.
Yeah,
but,
I'm remote today.
welcome to the patio.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the patio. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. There we go.
There
We're
we
back
go.
in the studio. Look,
Look at
now
me.
we can look at each other. How about
Oh
that?
my.
Hey, Father, we do have the coolest hats in the group today.
Mine looks like the love child of Rusty and RJ's hat, but you know it's all right.
We
if
love
they were to have
children.
babies.
If they were to have babies.
Y'all need
Well,
some
clearly when I
data.
said love child, I meant that they had babies, not that it just
Just
did it for
magically
fun.
appeared.
Let's just get this out of the way right now. You know how they got this video where you can watch these baby eagles and all these little babies. There's a new one out, and this one, Marty, will either probably something you watch all the time or it's going to give you nightmares. You can watch a MegaDen of rattlesnakes.
No.
Yeah,
A
that's
live
exactly
stream.
what
What is a
Marty wants.
MegaDen?
More than-
Hundreds of rattlesnakes, more than a den.
I consider a MegaDen more than two. I can't deal with it.
One of them. Yeah,
What
of
is
them
a MegaDen?
It makes me think of how they used to build houses. You know, if you had a nice house, you had a den and a living room. That's what makes me think of it.
And they made a MegaDen full of snakes.
A mega den, though.
It's like anaconda really getting big balls.
Do any homes have dens in living rooms anymore?
a mega
What?
den had a pool table in it for sure.
I don't know.
What's the
would they
difference between
call it that?
I don't know. What is a den?
Family
now?
room.
What
do they call it?
defines a
Family
den?
room.
Yes,
Gary T, Google a den.
What's a den?
I think the den.
The den
was,
is like formal sitting.
I thought the den.
I thought it was the
less
other way.
formal.
It was something you
The
never
The
used.
living room
Maybe
was formal.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I thought the den was formal.
A den is a wild animal's lair habitation. So
Like
there
the
it is.
rattlesnake.
Didn't they have a lion's den close to us? Isn't that an adult store?
It was.
the
they
fantasy
go there.
warehouse.
I always thought the den was like a huge room. Apparently, it's a small, multi-purpose room in a house that's often used as a secondary living space or an office.
Or not
No,
used
we
at
had
all.
ours named backwards in.
Yeah, we
when
did
was
too.
growing
I always
up.
thought the biggest
Like-
room was a den.
Oh, like my grandma's house, they had a den, but that nobody came in the den. It was
So-
Is it because there's
Yeah.
animals habitat in it?
like me and my brother.
Okay, yeah.
You're at a circus. You're on
Yeah.
unicycles in the dens.
But like,
Like
I
bears.
tell you what, at my grandmother's house, now I don't know if this is the definition or not, the front door was connected to the den. The living room was in the back of the house, which
So-
would make sense because you'd entertain guests.
But I
we
think
had
that's
the den,
backwards.
and that was where we all sat and watched TV. That was our family type room.
Family
and then
room.
we had a formal dining room and a living room which is where when we had guests, people
Can't
come.
hide money, can you?
Cannot hide money.
Cannot.
Man, you lived with me for like 4 years in that house.
And I enjoyed every bit of it.
I never
bet you
found. I never found the money, but I knew it was there.
Yes. I remember me, you
was
and Gary
hidden
sharing a
in the
bed.
wall.
Yes.
We did.
Now that we're talking about
Dang, the
dens,
same bed.
rich people and animals, this has to be a rich people sport here. The hobby horse enthusiast trot to Finland for the championships. Let's check in on them.
Oh,
look
nice.
at that form.
Apparently, it doesn't work your glutes. Hobby horsing.
Who knew? That
I'm
this
not
was such
so
a big
sure.
event? She's quite an athlete.
Yeah, I think she's trying to do something else though with that stick there.
Oh, whoa!
Look,
Oh,
got
she
hops.
is an athlete.
She got
Man.
hops.
That was athletic.
Jamie, I think you should try this.
Hey, everybody can jump, but can you jump with a stick horse between your legs?
Wow, Jamie, I think you really.
I've been
must
trying it for
consider doing
years.
it.
I'm still waiting to see what they do with the injured ones. Do they put them down?
You
Well, my goal is just to be a stud horse.
Can you walk around the paddock? Go. Don't do anything.
That's right. I'm here to
Like a Clydesdale.
stud
Maybe
face.
that's what you should do.
You should be a Clydesdale,
Yeah,
Jamie.
just, you could be the Clydesdale of the hobby horse.
Maybe that's what you could be at Comic Con.
I'm be an Arkansas Walker.
How would there you go, Arkansas Walker. We're gonna have to
need to
record
put-
you doing that.
That sounds like a meth head.
Hey, no.
Arkansas Walker.
Look, we've got it right now.
That sounds like a
bad
meth
head.
head. That's a truck stop.
Them Arkansas Walkers.
Could be.
No, look. Let's do this. When it cools down, let's have a patio hobby horse competition.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
You know that could be huge.
that could be.
Well, we'll have to have huge horses just for me and you.
Well, I think it looked little whatever they put under.
Y'all got like the Budweiser horses?
We'd probably have to have an
Clydesdales.
ambulance on standby.
Let me see. Let me look right here see if I can find me let me go
hobby
to
horse?
Yeah, I'm
Go
going to
fast
Amazon.
I just want me a show pony.
You need
You
to
show pony.
I'll be a
look
show
up
pony.
jumbo hobby horse.
We'll
No,
probably
look.
have to make them out of 4-inch PVC.
Hobby horse on stick. Oh, look, $35.
Yeah, okay, but those aren't competitive
That's a mini.
ones. Those aren't competitive ones. We want a competitive hobby horse.
Oh, don't nobody.
Let's see.
Don't
here.
nobody
Don't
want to
nobody
be.
want no cheapo hobby horse.
Don't nobody want to be the little pony in the carnival.
Look,
ride
we get
either.
12. Those are inflatable.
12-pack.
Those are inflatable. We get 12 piece for $27.
You don't want to be hopping
12
around and a
piece of
head
hobby
fall off.
horses?
And we can get 12 other people. We
Inflatables.
can just cruise around town.
Inflatables.
Or
Oh, that
hobby
made
horses.
lighter.
Oh, we
could
could have a pool
Look,
competition.
think how high we could jump with an inflatable one.
Let's find out what the rules are about this hobby horse thing.
gotta figure
What
it
if
out.
So
we could, instead of just jumping stuff, you like jump and take a shot, and then you hobby horse over to the next one, jump again. You got to take 2 shots.
What
For
if
every-
we-
it just
So
goes
we're
up.
doing
And then
this.
jump
What
off
if we
the
have
diving board.
inflatable hobby horses and we just run around and jump people?
Ah,
He'd be like, I got
So,
whooped by
We're
dudes
doing
and
this. This
horses.
is it. We're going to do
Or
Life of the
the
Patio, the
birds.
first annual.
we could also do barrel racing too, guys.
We could do barrel racing.
I think that's more
probably
likely
have
than
a
jumping
heart
stuff.
attack.
Here you go.
Man,
Hey,
I ain't
do
trying
you
to race
think-
nothing.
Do you think if we did a barrel race with hobby horses, we could raise enough money to get our first barrel of whiskey?
Oh, barrel.
Nah.
Barrel.
Probably not.
Barrel
Probably
for a
not.
barrel. There we go.
Barrels are pretty expensive.
I like what you're thinking, though.
Maybe we should host a rodeo.
Y'all would try to drink the whole damn barrel.
Yes, the hobby horse
Isn't that the
rodeo.
whole point of it?
We would. Probably like a week.
Probably so.
Do they do any roping as well? Can we rope some stuff?
If you would like. I'm
You rope
sure.
You,
these.
you want ropes and chains?
I
What
want
are you
ropes,
saying?
Chains,
You're confused.
handcuffs. You know. Make
So,
it-
y'all get ready for the first annual Life of the Patio hobby horse show.
Maybe
I
we
want-
should do that during our fancy draft.
the hobby horse
can.
rodeo.
Leonard would
It'd be
probably
hot.
never, Leonard
Yeah.
would probably never come back.
It'd be hot, but I
we
mean-
did a hop. We could do it for the first round pick. You
I
got
don't
a
know, man.
Oh, we
Leonard,
could do it for the first round pick.
First
Oh,
overall pick.
Do a barrel race with the hobby horse.
Leonard
first round
may be
pick.
way into that. Like, he might really
Look,
like
he
that.
would be like, he would pull up and he would get out this special golden hobby horse out of the back of his vehicle.
He had it trained and everything.
They probably taught him from a young age in Romania about the hobby horse.
He would have a
did.
hobby horse, but it'd be built onto a Segway. So it could cheat. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So when I was looking at traveling, I did look up TripAdvisor. You know, they kind of tell you things to do. They have a list of 10 things to do when visiting Uranus, Missouri.
Do they really?
Oh,
do.
God.
Nice.
We're
What
back in
are-
Uranus.
We're
Back
back in
in
Uranus.
Uranus.
We've got to make
We never
this
left.
trip.
Hey,
We
did I
gotta
tell
make
you?
this trip.
That's where I sent y'all the picture. So we took a trip to St. Louis for the 4th, and my son was there. I said, we took a picture of Cooter, Missouri. It was driving by.
The first two are probably the best.
I gotta go to
one,
Missouri tomorrow.
top 10 things. Cape Girardeau, you're headed to.
That's where I'm headed to. Is Uranus on the way there?
No, hell no.
no.
That's way
No.
out. Cooter is though. You can stop.
Yeah,
at
you can stop at Cooter.
somewhere.
Uranus is wherever you
One of
are.
my favorite places to stop.
The Uranus
Star
Slideshow Museum. Sideshow Museum.
Sideshow. That's totally different thing.
That's two
All right.
things, right? Yep.
Peep show.
Look,
It's just different citizens
Yeah, it's
from
ju- it's
town.
just-
Like you get, it's like jury duty, but you got to come show your Uranus.
It's weird because it's nothing but dark.
the Uranus Sideshow Museum. The next one, probably the best one. So I hope y'all ready for this. You know, people like to do these things. Escape Uranus.
Oh, there's
An
an
escape room.
in
Escape Uranus.
If you have to crawl,
It's
through
hard to
that
get into
thing,
Uranus and escape, I think.
That's awesome.
You have the Devil's Elbow Bridge, Bow and Barrel. I'm not sure what that
We
one
are going to have to go to Uranus and spend a few days.
We do.
Maybe not a few because it's not that big, but
Surely
like
we can
8 days.
camp in Uranus.
Some Uranus.
I bet
Actually-
you can. You probably slide in, get a slide in or slide out,
I,
whatever it is.
the Elbow Inn is in Uranus.
Marty, you take your
Sounds
camper.
painful.
Elbows deep.
Yeah, I take my camper.
Yeah, take his camper. We can all get the camper at Uranus.
Boy, we'll be tight.
Be tight in Uranus.
Tight in
I was
there.
gonna say we'll probably fit better in Uranus than all of us in the camper.
Patio will be tight.
Frog Rock is in Uranus.
What is
What's
Frog
that?
Rock?
A rock that looks like a frog.
Oh,
I mean, damn.
I thought you was talking about a rog of frog set.
Well, dang up, Jamie. What else did you think it would be?
Dude, y'all sometimes make this really hard.
guys, I really want to do a trip to Uranus now.
Actually, all the rest of them are kind of lame.
It's
so,
funny because
those are the
Terry's
best
always
ones.
working, and we're, he's actually doing crap, and we just sit here with our thumbs up Uranus. You know,
A Uranus.
what else is on the list though?
They're
What's
not.
number one?
Number one was actually that one I said first, the Escape Uranus.
Yeah.
Escape Uranus.
Escape Uranus would be
That's
we-
solid.
Odyssey Scuba in Uranus.
Scuba.
I think it's Waynesville, so it's close by. But those are things to do
So,
near.
do we get
Uranus
shirts like
first.
Escaped Uranus?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Man, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
I bet they have them. You know
they
I'll
do.
tell you what. When I was at the Fudge Factory, the shirts they have was just outstanding.
Could we go live in the escape room as we're trying to figure it out?
We can go live in Uranus anyway.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure can.
That sounds.
At this
fun.
point, we've talked about Uranus so much we have to go. I mean,
I
it's-
think we have to go.
I mean, the people will be upset if we
And we
don't.
gotta go live.
We gotta go live from Uranus. Yeah.
Now,
I think it's only natural to go live from Uranus.
now
It
there's
is.
somebody.
Uranus isn't dry, is it? We can get alcohol there.
I don't know.
I mean, dang.
It's not. Hopefully,
That
it's not
sounds
dry.
painful.
It does.
We can
Look-
get booze there, right?
Go to Google and type in "is Uranus dry?"
Go to TripAdvisor.
It'd be like, who's you talking about?
Yeah.
Mine, there you
So
go.
listen, look, I guess my phone knows me. I guess because I was typing in last night. I was fixing to go live again with y'all. I crawled in bed. I was laying in bed. I was fixing to. I was gonna go back live. So I typed in picture of a bed because I was gonna have a picture of me in the bed. Just which I don't know why I just had me in my bed, but I couldn't find a picture I wanted.
You ain't got a bed?
So I typed in. You know what POV means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Point of view.
yeah.
Point of
So
view.
I typed in bed POV.
Oh,
and,
hell.
yeah, I was like, oh, I should have done that.
It knows you too well.
Oh, you got some
That's
weird
your
ones,
algorithm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his algorithm.
It's
This
my
is-
algorithm,
actually,
yeah.
it's the normals. That's what just came up. It's
my
normal. His
history
regular-
came up.
His regulars just popped up. Enough about your buttocks, Jamie. Gen Xers, which Marty and I are Gen Xers, are sharing the things people get wrong about the 90s. The 90s, check this out, Marty, ended 25 years ago, which means we're now as far removed from 99 as 99 was from 74.
Jeez.
I still think the 90s were the best.
Wow. Isn't that crazy?
90s were the
I did
best.
see this. It made a good point. The difference between Gen X and Millennial is who you think Uncle Jesse is.
I know who Uncle Jesse.
Who's
Uncle
Uncle
Jesse
Jesse?
is.
Oh, I
He's
know
from
both of them.
Full House.
No, Uncle
Duke
Jesse
Boys.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Duke Boys.
No, Full House.
No,
No.
Dukes of Hazzard's the
No.
first.
I know.
Yeah.
I know who
No.
Uncle Jesse
So,
is.
yeah.
Dukes
Uncle
of Hazzard.
Je-
So who you think Uncle Jesse is decides what generation
Full
you're on.
House.
That's a good one.
That
That's, pretty,
is.
that's good.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one because that splits right.
It
on
does.
the-
Oh, I remember
Also.
watching Uncle Jesse all the time, but I've watched more Full House than I did Dukes Hazzard.
So did
I
I.
watch more Full House too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about things
TGIF.
from the 90s. slackers was the term come out of the 90s. Not all people were disinterested. Slackers.
Grunge rock.
The 90s was a lot more analog. People were still using cassette tapes. Cell phones were rare.
Yeah, they were rare.
I had one, but they were rare.
And they were analog. I mean,
Yeah.
you could play Snake.
Bag phone.
Everything was maroon and hunter green. When there was something decorated, it was maroon.
Really? I don't guess I
Really?
remember
I don't
that.
remember
Oh,
that.
Marty does.
Maroon.
Maroon. Hunter
Maroon and
green?
hunter gray. Here, I'm gonna show you a picture.
I don't know.
Look, that was the type of
Oh,
decor.
you're talking about the
yeah.
house. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
decor in the house.
my mom
The
had that.
linoleum in the
Yeah, linoleum in the floor.
My
even.
mom had that shade too.
Yeah, boomers are a generation that took hardwood and covered it with linoleum. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, or carpet or something.
yeah,
Dang, Spice Girls were around in the 90s.
yeah. That was '97.
sure.
Tell you what I want.
Ace of
Really, really
Base,
want.
oh man,
Nirvana.
the 90s were good. man. I
Nirvana
like the 90s.
in the early 90s
Grunge
came out.
rock
They were
was in the
yeah,
90s,
It
yeah.
was.
Early 90s hair bands.
We had malls that were really malls back then.
Yep. Good
Gap,
malls.
Banana Republic, J. Crew.
That's
all those
where you
places.
go to pick up chicks and hang out. It was great.
Wolf Chase Mall used to be the
Dude,
place to be.
Wolf Chase Mall used to
did.
be
And Memphis Mall,
hopping
too.
back in
Mall
the
of
day.
Memphis.
Mall Memphis, yeah.
No,
Mall
Cruising Nettleton.
Oh, Cruising Nettleton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was. I agree.
Cruising the streets. So.
Mom jeans were actually worn by moms.
Yeah.
No one under 35 wore them now.
Man, we had the chicken
That's the-
soup.
that's
Them
the-
high waisted jeans.
I
Yeah.
hate those on girls.
And something else I saw too that will tell you if you're old or not is look at the level, how high your socks come up. Old people use ankle socks, and that's all I wear.
Oh, that's all I
Old
do.
people
Is like,
now wear ankle socks.
That's all we
Oh,
wear.
you're right, because
The kids wear
They wear
crew
long
socks.
socks.
They
but,
do.
But you remember when we was kids, we'd like have fake ankle socks.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
Fold 'em over
I'd
yourself,
fold
so-
them over.
I remember basketball and stuff. We always wore crews or higher. I had some that came up over my knee that had stripes on
I
them
wore
with
ankle
Nike
socks.
symbols.
I didn't do it, but a lot of people tight rolled their jeans.
Oh, I did that in the 80s.
I never tight rolled anything.
I didn't tight
Well, I have, but not
Big hair.
my jeans. My jeans.
Hey,
I was just say you're a liar.
He ain't tight rolled nothing.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
jeans was always
Lies.
tight, probably.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't tight roll no jeans.
Big hair. The girls had big hair.
Big
back
hair,
then.
yeah.
Big
They did.
Yes,
hair.
and big bangs.
And
Big bangs.
Big bangs. Bangs was
I like
a thing.
big bangs, and I can't. No, that's not how it goes.
I remember
Bangs was a
girls.
thing.
A lot of girls in the '90s would wear these. I call them like witch boots, but the boots that like laced up. They were like had a heel on them and they tight roll.
I thought you were about to say scrunchies. They used
The
to wear those.
scrunchies too.
Yeah.
You talking
like
about Doc
Jin-
Martin?
I like Jinkos.
No, they were like
Oh, Doc
skinny.
Martens
They were
fire.
like skinny. Remember?
Oh, they had some tall Chucks.
Yeah. They look
them?
like well, they look like Chucks though, but they were leather.
Yeah.
Aren't Doc Martens coming back?
I don't
I
think they ever
Doc Martens are
left.
making a
Yeah,
I
they're
think they
heavy
were
as hell. They're still heavy.
Well, they
And,
got
yeah,
but they got
really heavy.
popular in like the
90s,
emo-
2000s.
they were
Mid-90s,
like-
mid-90s.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
had some.
Yeah.
Who didn't have some?
Saved by the Bell was
You had
the 90s.
Timberlands,
When you wake up in the morning and you,
Yeah, thank God.
which means I had Timberlands.
oh, I can't remember
I had
that.
some Timberlands.
The Saved by the Bell
Gary,
thing.
when you wake up in the morning and
and,
I thought he was singing
Something-
Ice Cube.
and you think you're not going to make
make
it
it
on
on
time.
time,
And
I
give
thought it
yourself a
was-
look and you.
get yourselves your books. And
Are we singing Diarrhea?
Make it on
No.
time. It's
It's
all
all
right,
right, 'cause I'm saved by the bell.
I
Oh,
was
that's
Saved
it.
by the Bell.
Yeah, we butchered that.
What was the
don't remember.
original show called before it turned to Saved by the Bell? There was it was first season.
Oh, Hang on, Mr. Belding.
No, it's close. Close. She wasn't in the Mr. Belding was in that one and went over to the Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, Mr. Belding was the main character.
Yeah.
I mean, or the
No, the main character was a teacher. She was very famous, but she didn't make it to Saved by the Bell. They did 12 episodes. On
what
the
was
show.
it? Don't.
Good Morning, Miss Bliss is what it was called.
Good Morning, Bliss, Bliss.
She
That's
came
right.
back later too.
Did she? But
Or was that the pilot they were showing Miss Bliss?
well, the first 12 episodes they did had like
Yeah, because she went
Screech,
from there to
had-
Magic School Bus.
Yeah, she did.
Topanga. Topanga.
That's Boy Meets World.
I know, but
my pants got tight
Topanga.
in the waist. Topanga.
And I actually liked old girl too from the Wonder Years. I don't know why.
Oh, Wendy.
Winnie Cooper.
Wendy Cooper
Winnie-
wasn't
was it
in
Winnie
Wonder
or-
Years.
Was it Winnie or Wendy?
Winnie.
Winnie.
She wasn't
like the
anywhere
poo.
near as cute as Topanga, but there was just something.
No,
there was
Topanga
It was
something.
the girl next door. thing.
Topanga was way hard.
Last
Oh,
thing,
yeah, absolutely.
smoking. People smoked all the time in the 90s. Smoking in the car
I
with
thought
your
you were
kids
talking
in
about
it,
riffs.
Man, we
McDonald's
was
at
smoking.
school.
We was like 8.
Everybody was smoking.
I didn't never.
We go get a cigarette machine, go to cigarette
They
machine.
used to have candy cigarettes. Jeez, everybody was smoking. Even
Yeah,
the kids.
well, I just had real ones. I smoked Harley Davidsons.
Those were the best candies too.
That's old school.
Man, I can remember riding in the back of a truck.
Oh yeah.
On the
laying
interstate?
down, going across the Memphis Bridge, the old bridge that does this.
Oh yeah.
No
Dude, we
doubt.
rode all the way to
all the way
Sardis.
to Amory, Mississippi.
We rode to
nothing
Sardis.
riding the back of a truck.
Big Steve Sample told me they drove their Boy Scout, took a trip all the way to Colorado. They rode all the way to the back.
The back of the truck.
They got a bad.
Probably had
Oh,
a
yeah,
camper.
probably in the early 70s.
They
had
probably
him
had a
locked
camper.
up.
or
No.
something. No.
Did they get a badge for that?
So think about this, man. You're doing 70 or so down the interstate, 75, whatever our parents were driving in the bed of a truck.
Well,
no
now, hold on.
seatbelts. You
Everybody
go past
here
cops and they
well,
wouldn't
maybe
even
not tell you.
stop you. The cops would
There
wave
were
at you.
no
Everybody,
airbags.
we used to fight over getting a ride on the back
Oh, yeah.
dash.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You ride on that back dash of glass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I rode.
I remember my dad would cut all the seatbelts out of any vehicle we bought.
Yeah,
He
that
would
wasn't
just go in there
important
and cut
back
'em out.
then.
Yeah, he's like, safety my ass.
Don't nobody need that shit.
You
They ain't gonna wear 'em
didn't-
nowhere.
You didn't back then. Why not, though? Because people were still doing the same stuff.
Oh, no doubt.
I wonder if accident fatalities were lower or higher.
They had to be.
They were low.
Well, there were fewer people though.
Fewer
so many
people
fewer
driving.
people.
Yeah.
But the
Fewer-
vehicles were
Lot
also
fewer.
made sturdier.
But they hadn't made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Not
hadn't
safer, but
made the
sturdier.
Infinity or the what's the other one? There's an Infinity and
Beyond.
No, the Infinity
Two.
car. You see
mean
them
John
pass you
Nissan?
in Memphis driving like 155.
Oh, yeah,
down the
Infinities, yeah.
interstate.
Apple is releasing 8 new emojis coming to your iPhone this fall, including fingerprint, a face with bags under its eyes, and an unusual flag.
An unusual.
Usual
What's an
flag.
unusual flag?
It's the new flag for
I'm not
us.
sure. Here, look at it. You can tell
The
me. What is
unusual
that flag?
And
Is that not
that
like
looks
the
like a
Swedish
country,
flag?
That looks like a country's
That
flag.
looks like an
Flag.
old
That's like, that's like Sweden
Why
or
would you need a
something.
heart?
That looks like an old Crusader.
I thought they already had a heart.
Is that an arrow or a shovel?
Shovel.
I like
fixing
the,
to-
I
I'm
like the
fixing to-
splat.
I
thing.
I was gonna say, what's the splat? I know what
My
I could do
favorite
an
one-
eggplant and that would be
People
sick.
are for sure going to use the beet.
in the
'Cause
splat.
you can
That's-
use the beet and the eggplant together, and like that's solid.
Well, I said you can do the eggplant and splat.
You can use that. Oh, that's purple too.
It's
I
the
like it.
flag of Sark, part of the Channel Islands English channel.
You can use the eggplant and the black eyes if you're creative.
You could.
You could.
Can.
Mm-hmm. And a fingerprint, it means a crime scene.
And you can use splat with that.
Mm-hmm. All of it.
The splat's very
Splat.
useful.
It's very useful.
All right, so it turns out we like splat.
Yeah.
Who likes that?
There's a terror plot with a maniac neo-Nazi cult leader who was going to dress as Santa Claus and hand poison candy to Jewish kids in New York City.
Jeez.
What is it?
This sounds like a bad movie
Why would
plot.
Jewish
doesn't it?
kids be going to the Santa though?
You got a damn good point. That's the hole in his entire plan.
I mean, stand by.
Oh, he was in there. I got away with it too. What if you pesky religions?
Yeah.
Oh, we was fixing to run away with that one.
He's like, we've been
leader.
doing this for a whole month and no Jewish kids. What do you ask him? Are you Jewish, son? And you come with this freaking dreidel? Like, what's going on?
He calls the,
If you're spinning the dreidel standing in line, watch
He
out, boy. You
calls-
better get some candy.
So, a leader of an Eastern Europe neo-Nazi group has been charged in a plot to have a follower dress up as Santa Claus and hand out poison candy to Jewish kids in New York City. So he's going to give them 2 bags of candy. Non-Jewish kids on the left, Jewish kids on the right. He's going to replace the non-Jewish kids' bag about 40 times before he replaces them. This is terrible. Wow.
But I
Boy,
mean,
but
am
you
I
have a great
right?
point.
No,
No,
you're
you're
Jewish
100%
kids ain't
right.
celebrating the Santa.
You are. Oh, that's like trying to.
This
Maybe he
supposed-
was dressed up for Santa Claus for Halloween.
Yeah, but that's like trying to kill Muslims with pork sandwiches.
Yeah.
I mean-
It is. It's like, hey, we're gonna
Poison,
dress
poison
up.
pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Poison
yeah.
pigs.
What are you gonna do? You gonna pass out bacon? I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Free bacon to any Muslims. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we're,
Yeah.
hey,
That sounds terrible,
They
man.
can poison the shit out of us.
Come out for me.
We'd be dead as a mother.
Look, white folks be laid out dead everywhere.
A Santa with bacon take us down. That's it. That's all that needs to
I've
infiltrate
been
us.
eating a lot of bacon these days. All right, I got some questions for y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all love my questions, and we're gonna do some MadLibs. This is gonna blow your mind. Can't believe we haven't talked about this before. Is cereal soup?
Oh, damn. Cereal is soup.
Oh,
Holy
it-
crap!
I know.
Cereal soup.
Is
No.
no. Oh, why not?
Because it's crunchy.
There's crunchy soup.
Not if it's
No, if it's crunchy
that's
soup,
not-
it ain't done.
That's not.
Soup's got to be hot.
But then you have
Does it?
hot cereal, which is oatmeal.
And tender.
That's right.
There's some
So,
cold soup.
I call that oatmeal, not cereal.
Is
But it's called
cereal?
hot. It's
It's
called
called
hot cereal.
soup.
It's called oatmeal.
Almost hot.
Oatmeal's hot, but what soup have you ever had that was cold?
So a soup oatmeal.
Cozumel.
Cozumel.
Yeah, Cozumel.
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 That's where I was at the island of
He
Cozumel.
had it when he was over there.
Consomme.
In,
Consomme
Cuba
is
or
cold.
wherever the
Consomme
crap
is
he
cold.
is. Yeah, wherever
guess.
he is right now.
Consomme tomato soup is cold.
The soup also have like some type of broth as well.
Okay, so Gary.
Okay, no, he's hitting on to something right.
I want to know.
I always be hitting
Because
on
milk's
fried
not
stuff.
broth.
Milk
Define
is
soup.
broth. Why can't milk be broth?
Yeah, why not?
Milk is mucus.
Because
You can add milk
Yes.
and make a broth out of milk, hot
There you
milk.
go.
Well, I
But
mean, you
Gary,
can add.
So Gary, define
You run
why.
milk for me.
Gary's adamant it's not. Define why it's not. Why is cereal not a soup?
because it's not hot and it's also not a broth or a stock.
Or more importantly, it's not for breakfast.
And yeah, you don't have soup for breakfast.
You hurry up and eat cereal. You wait on soup.
But you have cereal for dinner.
All right, so
I
the
do have
dictionary version is a liquid dish, typically made of meat, fish, or vegetables,
Or
in
cereal.
stock or water.
stock. Or okay, there you go. Stock.
Not grain and sugar.
What if you eat your cereal with water?
Put some water on that shit.
Look,
I've never done
Look,
that.
all I know is I'm not
Daddy
eating.
broke as a mug.
Let us know in the comments
I'm gonna
if you
tell-
think soup is.
I'm gonna tell
cereal
y'all I need
is
some
soup.
Lucky Charm soup.
So cereal's like soup, but with nothing but croutons in it.
Yeah, kind
Yes,
of.
it's,
thing.
yes.
Like Captain Crunch. Gonna
Actually,
cut your
milk
gums
with
just like
croutons.
Cut your gums
would be
up.
pretty good.
croutons.
Cut-
Just Captain Crunch delicious.
Cut the roof of your mouth.
See,
up, son.
I knew that one was going to throw you
You know
off. for
they
a
got
trip.
Captain Crunch all berries. I don't want all berries. I want all barrels.
You could pour it up that morning and
I
eat it
love
when you
it.
come home. Then you won't care if it's soup or just
So what is your
It
your
won't be
favorite
none of
cereal?
Fruity Pebbles.
King
Fruity
Vitamin.
Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles by mile.
King Vitamin.
Favorite
kid you not.
overall.
Give me some more of that diggle.
Mine's Raisin Bran.
I was about to say Raisin Bran, but it's got to sit in the fridge for like
I want
30.
to be soggy.
I'm
I
gonna
want
sog-
my, I want
Y'all
my,
are weird.
So that's Raisin Bran
That
soup.
is terrible.
I want my Raisin Bran to be soggy.
Soggy.
I pour my Raisin Bran in a bowl, pour milk on it.
and put in the fridge for about.
Well, I'll put it in the fridge. I walk around for a little bit.
No,
Marty, Marty, these zennials don't
Mine
know
is
what the hell's
Frosted
good.
Flakes, I think. I like
I
Frosted
like it.
Flakes
I
and I
like
like
Frosted
Cinnamon
Flakes.
Toast Crunch.
Fruity
Those are my two
Pebbles.
favorite.
I literally would eat a whole box
Fruity
of Fruity
Pebbles.
Oh,
Pebbles.
and
At
I like
You gotta eat them
frosted
fast,
mini
though.
wheats too.
Yeah.
Frosted mini wheats are the best.
In the bottom of the bag's the best part. It ain't nothing but sugar and little pieces of grain.
I actually really like Frosted mini wheats.
Yeah.
All right, I got another question for y'all. That one blew y'all's mind.
It did.
I want you to think about this, right? If animals could talk, which animal would be the rudest? What would be the rudest damn animal if they could talk?
Cat.
Yeah. Oh, cat.
Hands down is a
That's
cat.
a cat.
That's up there.
Because my cat's bad as a mug. He don't care.
But that wouldn't make him rude per
No.
se.
Nah, but when like you're done petting the cat, he's done. Like
Dude.
you don't pet the cat
Look.
when you want to pet the cat. You pet the cat when he wants you to pet you.
Gary's gonna say
Got a good one.
he's thinking hard. A rude animal,
But you
Gary.
got a rude.
You know-
I mean, I would say a raccoon gonna be pretty smart to you too.
You think so?
You know who
a
the
possum? A possum would be rude.
You know
as
who the
hell.
funniest would be? A hyena.
You mean Kamala? Oh, never mind.
Dang
Man,
All right,
I don't
Marty,
know.
Gary's still thinking. What would be a rude animal?
I think somebody said possum. I think you could feed a possum, and then that son gonna bite you the next minute.
Make him rude. That make him rude.
Yeah, it makes him mad.
Snake could be rude too.
I
don't
bet
like- I don't like
mosquitoes rude
snakes.
as a mug.
Green frog's rude
yeah.
too when they
Alright.
scare the shit out of them.
All right, Gary, you got 2 more seconds. I'm jumping to the next question.
Come on, Gary, spit it
No,
out.
this isn't a math
no,
question.
I
It's a
had one.
cat.
I can't think of it. It's not a cat.
It's a cat.
I
I
can-
love
Can you
my
draw
cat.
the picture of it?
He
so
needs
we
some
can
paper to
kinda-
work
I
it
just
out.
need paper and work it out. It's gonna come to me later.
But you have to show how you got to your answer.
Yes.
I will admit. So I thought I knew what question I was going to ask. So I've thought about this. What would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street? Can I go first?
Yeah.
You have nice furniture, a nice taste in furniture, and just walk by.
Nice tasting furniture.
Nice
Yeah.
taste in furniture.
Oh,
You taste it?
the other one's creepier.
Yeah. Maybe.
So that reminds me, you know what the Manson family, the creepiest thing they did was they sneak in people's homes and rearrange their furniture.
That's freaking creepy, dude.
That is really because
Dude, you wake up next morning, your furniture rearranged.
how many people go in the living and don't even care?
When
They
you
have
come
no
home
idea.
drunk and fall out on the floor, you think your bed was there.
Yeah.
No,
Gary,
Jamie
what's
would come
something
home and like,
creepy?
man, that looks nice.
Creepy. You'd say to a stranger just to kind of like get them riled up.
I don't know.
What if they were
How's it?
glamming
I was about to say how's it hanging, but that's just normal.
up?
Jesus. Hi.
Guys, hello.
Hello.
Hello, have a nice Wednesday.
Hey, how you doing? Creepy thing to say. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a weird
That's,
one. Right
that's a
there.
weird one because I don't do that.
I don't even talk to strangers.
I don't either. Do I?
You're not Southern, then.
Stranger
You're a Yankee.
danger.
Y'all know
You're a
me.
Yankee.
Stranger
I will
danger.
talk to all types of people.
That's why. All right, let's do a Mad Libs.
What if you ask people why do you always have to taste so salty? What if you ask them that? That's borderline.
Side note. So, man, I can't remember what it was that we thought she had when Maddie was little. We thought she had some kind of disease, and I can't remember what it was. But one of the side effects is you have salty skin. So I remember laying there like she was like,
tasted her?
yeah, she's like 18 months old. And I'm like,
Yeah.
absolutely, it's your baby.
yeah, you gotta see if they.
It was fibromyalgia, not fibromyalgia.
Oh,
what
wow.
what
Salty skin syndrome.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what
yeah,
it is.
what is
Bad.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
you know
bad,
what the
bad,
girl
yeah.
had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, were you
probably
long?
cystic fibrosis.
Yeah,
Oh
she was
shit,
so
that's
tiny.
terrible.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
she was so
bad.
tiny.
That's bad.
All right,
Jamie makes tiny babies.
let's do a Mad Libs now and quick. Let's be quick now.
Tiny penis.
Park.
What? Parking's not now. Gary, get
Oh, I
off
thought
phone. Give
you
me a
said-
noun.
Noun.
I thought
Phone.
you said-
Phone.
Phone. All right,
Phone.
there we go. All right, another noun.
Gary's phone.
Dog.
Dog. An adjective.
Run. No, that's not adjective.
That's not.
Gary and Donnie got this.
Freaking
me and
verb
Jamie.
over here. Daggone it. Adjective. Colorful.
Colorful.
Me and Marty went to
Another
Parker.
noun.
Noodle.
A
Y'all are
verb.
slacking, bro.
Run.
There you
I'm
go,
trying to find a
Jamie. It's
good
your
one.
turn.
A verb ending in ing.
Jumping.
Taunting.
Ooh.
I like taunting.
Dripping.
Dripping.
All right, that's the next one. Enter an adjective. Give me an adjective.
All right, guys. Smart guys. Y'all help me, Marty
Come
out.
on now.
Gorgeous. No, that's
Nah,
that's
that's too
adverb.
That's it.
That's
gorgeous.
adjective.
That's
adjective.
adjective.
That's adjective.
What's a
Gorgeous.
job? Give me a job.
Construction worker.
Morgue assistant.
Morgue assistant.
That actually is better, way better.
Type of candy.
The
Skittles.
Jewish candy.
An adjective.
Beautiful.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous.
I needed two, so they'll give me voluptuous, and that's the last word. All right, so Mad Libs here. This is trick or treating on Halloween.
Okay.
On Halloween, you get to go trick or treating, or
As opposed to
everyone will dress up in costumes like a phone or a dog. This year, you decided to dress as a colorful noodle. Your mom takes you and your best friend trick or treating while you are out. Your dad stays at home and run. Other fun things to do on Halloween are taunting, scary movies, and dripping. This year,
Actually,
you get
that-
lots of gorgeous candy.
that worked out well.
Yeah.
When you get home, your dad says he wants some because he works hard as a construction worker and he deserves some of your Skittles. Boy, that's like real.
There you go.
Dang, I could have changed
You are
that
beautiful, but you give it to him anyway. Dads are so voluptuous, but you love him. That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
We have some
freaking
voluptuous
weird.
dads, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
that was actually a solid one all the way through. It made sense.
It made
kinda
sense.
It
weird.
made sense. It just wasn't as funny as some.
We need.
No,
we
it wasn't
need,
funny,
Yeah, but it was good.
Y'all were.
We need,
y'all
like,
were
some-
lame. Dog run.
need rated-
phone.
Yeah.
Noodle.
We need rated R ad libs.
They become rated R if you use the right
If
words.
you got to use
No,
the
no,
right
me and
words.
Marty did a chart tells what adverbs are. The adjectives.
All right, y'all got.
When you said job, I started to say blow. But I'm trying to keep it.
Look, y'all
that
got.
what you do?
Y'all got. y'all got to study before next week. Study before next week. Learn your
Learn your-
onomatopoeia.
I know what an adverb is.
Me and Gary write y'all some
That's the only
sentences. You
thing
can
you know.
underline,
And a verb
circle, and
and a
square.
noun. What's the adjective?
Marty, hit that
Describes
out,
a
buddy.
noun.
Hey, look, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back from Columbia next week and make sure these guys know how to speak English. Follow Fortenberry.
The plane, boss, the plane. We'll see y'all next time.
D-Dub.
I knew it was coming to me. I don't have anything special.
Gary.
Hola, soy Dora.
Soy Dora. He just leaves
Marty.
it there.
Hey guys, we don't usually act like this when we're all together. Terry be back next week. You're gonna straighten this shit out.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like us, tell everybody about it. If you hate us, tell everybody about it. Hit that like button, but most of all, subscribe and share.
Somebody done saved this.
Outlaw.